Hey everybody, Jillian here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to do a tour de TN. I'm getting ready to retire this beautiful rainbow traveler's notebook and swap it out for something new to me from Webster's Pages. So I thought I would just do a little chit-chat video, show you what's in my traveler's notebook, what I keep in here regularly as I transition it to this new one. So let's get started. So when I decided that I wanted to replace this, I wanted to find something that was different and special. So I found this really fun gold glitter traveler's notebook. And I think it's called something different. I purchased this one from scrapbook.com, and I think it's called like photo, it's called an album or something like that, but it looks just like a TN with a pen loop and an elastic closure and then the elastic bands inside. I'll link it down in the video description below if you want to check it out, but it's got this really fun glittery texture. It comes off a little bit on my hands, I wasn't expecting that, and there's a little bit of glitter on the inside, so I'll just be covered in glitter year-round now instead of just in December when I do December daily. It's got pockets on the inside, and it comes with an insert inside, craft cover that says hello. And then a pocket here, some more gold, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 elastics inside. So I'll show you how I'll probably use this one. It's got thin, traditional TN insert paper. So let's go ahead and empty this guy first. So I've got first my Big Story devotional booklet. This is the Revival Camp devotional series from Illustrated Faith this year. So I'm still working through part 1. The Shepherd and the Lamb. I have the last 2 days to wrap up on this one. Written by Brave Little Taylor from the Illustrated Faith shop. This is a really, really great Holy Week devotional, but of course you could do it anytime. I have a pocket in here that I don't really use, as you can see, but I like to keep it in here. So we'll bring that over. This notebook I keep for jotting down content ideas, and it's from Dayspring. I don't think they make these anymore. It's just a gridded TN, and then I have ideas in my notebook here that for like videos and things like that. My Word Nerd notebook, which I love and still work through this. I think I only have 2 more slots in here before I have to make a new one. I'll show you that when I get it inside. I have a bunch of spare elastics in here. So this book only had 4 elastics in it, and it held quite comfortably 6 inserts. I have just a bunch of spare elastics that I keep in here so I don't lose them. For instance, this was on an additional elastic with that Word Nerd book. This is my traveler's notebook that you may have seen in process videos recently. I'll show you guys that one when it gets in here. And this is my notebook that I use as I'm going through the Sermon on the Mount, studying that. So I'll give you a peek at that also. So I'll go ahead and put this one on this shelf. There's nothing wrong with her. I was just ready for a change. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3 spare elastics. And I'll be transferring these guys over. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get this gal loaded. I've got 2, 4, 6 books, 4 elastics, plus this plastic sleeve. So I'm going to need one of these guys. And we'll go ahead and start loading up. Actually, I'll just use a couple. So to put more books than there are elastics in here, this is how you would do that. I have a thin black elastic here, and so I'll find the center of my first book and then the center of my next book, hold them together, and then slide the elastic around. And then when you close them, there's like this band in between them. So then what you would do is take your first elastic and slide it through there. So either book is straddling this pink band in the middle. So that's how you put more in here than there are elastics. In case you didn't know that. That was new to me. I had to watch a video to see how to do that. Put this guy in here by himself. And then once I get all these guys loaded in here, I'll do a quick flip through because I think that's fun to see like inside people's notebooks. Word Nerd and this guy were together. Find the center of this one. Same thing, slide those in. And then the last one, I'll put this on its own. And that's it. So it holds 6 in there comfortably. I could probably fit another 1 at least. No problem closing that. I don't love this thing. I wish this was like a charm or something. Only 2 things of glitter on my hands so far. That's good. And then I've got a pen loop so I can put in one of my favorite pens, which I can't find at the moment, of course. Oh, here we go. My absolute favorite pen is the Papermate Profile. This writes so smoothly. I love using this. And that's it. So let's go ahead and look inside. I'll fill these pockets up with fun stuff, but really quick, for the Big Story devotional booklet and the Shepherd and the Lamb devotional, the physical booklets themselves are sold out, so they're not available in the Illustrated Faith shop anymore, but the digital books are. And if you're unsure of how to use the digital devotional booklet, I will link a video that I made showing how to take those digital files and assemble them in a booklet just like this. You can follow that tutorial for any of the digital devotionals that are listed in Illustrated Faith's Print and Pray shop. This plastic pocket I think I picked up from Amazon. It has a zipper on one side so you could stick stuff in there. Let me go grab something. You could load up your stamps from your devotional kit if you're working through a kit. They fit comfortably in there. And then on the other side you've got this pocket and you could slip in fun stickers or other bits from the card. These stickers are from the Illustrated Faith shop. Abigail designed these. They come in a set. And then this one is one of my favorites from Kate at the Adopt Shop. So I'll probably stick that up front. If you wanted to journal on the go, you could slip in like kit elements, like the die cut pieces. These alpha stickers are tan sized, so you could easily just slip them around your booklet to fit those guys in there. So if you wanted to just grab your kit and journal on the go, either in your Bible or in your notebook, you've got your devotional booklet, your stamps, your stickers, your paper pieces, the other side of your stickers, and then you can just throw an ink pad and a block in your purse, or you could even use the lid as your acrylic block and create in your notebook. My Word Nerd word study booklet has been really fun to work through, so I've just been recording each word that I study, the scripture next to it, and then it's been fun to, these are from last year, but these have been fun to kind of decorate with different stamps and washi and things like that. And again, I want another one of these devotional booklets, but since the booklet itself is sold out in the shop, I can very easily go grab the digital version and assemble them myself using that tutorial that I shared with you guys earlier. So yeah, I have 2 more spots left in this one for word study, and then I'll grab a new one. Occasionally in the shop, Shauna lists inserts covered with patterned paper, like this was an old Illustrated Faith patterned paper, and they just have blank pages inside like this. So these last 2 notebooks were from the shop. Keep your eyes peeled for when those come out, and I can link some options down in the video description also. I typically leave the inside page blank so that I can start working with like 2 pages. I think I did a process video for this one, pretty self-explanatory though, just journaling some song lyrics, some print and pray pieces from Brave Little Taylor for a journaling session, more print and pray pieces from Shauna Klingerman, so I printed these on clear sticker paper, and then these grid labels from Elaine Davis, I printed on cardstock. I stamped the word remember on each label and then just noted what I wanted to remember, and then put this printable from Shauna in the middle so that it like was the focal point of the page here. This was some therapeutic COVID journaling. I worked through the Rooted devotional kit a bit in this notebook, so I used some of the prompts that Lauren had us work through, listening, reflecting, and praying on a painted background with, you know, stamps and other printables. This one, another one, just journaling some song lyrics using stamps and printables from the Print and Pray shop. Those are from Elaine. I don't know that I've ever shared this one. Just an entry using printables from Brave Little Tailor, my mega date stamp, and then some bits from the Pink Fresh Noteworthy collection. I really liked using this one along with the From Where I Stand devotional kit. They coordinated really well. This one was a fun process video I shared on my channel. It was a Workspace Wednesday challenge. So for this entry, I only used the things that I had out on my desk already, and I challenged others in that video to do the same. So kind of random, but I really like how it came together. This one was more journaling using printables in the shop from Brianna. I think her set was called the Good List Journal. These are sermon notes that I just transferred into here using patterned paper and other elements from Brave Little Tailor's set Daily Revival that's new in the Illustrated Faith shop. And then this, I really wanted more room to continue these notes over here, so I shared in a process video how I created this tip-in to accommodate a third panel of journaling so I could get all of my notes in with her printables and things like that. I still need to go back and fill that card in, but that was really fun to make. So if you want to learn how to add even more space to your inserts, go ahead and check that out. So that's it for that notebook. I probably have about 4 spreads left in here. Sometimes I don't finish the notebook all of the way. If it gets too bulky, I'll just leave a couple of blank pages at the back because it's not worth, you know, fighting in to cram more stuff in and work in it comfortably. This notebook I used just to document my takeaways from studying through the Sermon on the Mount, and I'm about halfway through transferring things into here. So I used some patterned paper printed on cardstock, not cardstock, sticker paper, and then really stuck to a formula for this one. So there's like a piece of patterned paper here, a grid label, and then this stamp set from Heidi Swap on nearly every page. I wrote my notes down and then highlighted with a brush pen anything that I wanted to jump out at me. Same thing over here, patterned paper, the grid label. This was a printable, but I used Heidi Swap's stamps over here. Same thing, the notes and highlighting. This one was about the Beatitudes. So I actually cut up letters from some printables that are in the Print and Pray shop. I think it's the 100 Days Toolbox. More patterned paper, a grid label, a really fun printable from Elaine Davis in the Print and Pray shop, Heidi Swap stamps, and notes. This is probably one of my favorites between this one and the previous one, the spread here. And then this is Amy Tangerine patterned paper, more Heidi Swap stamps. I pulled in another jumbo label and then some washi from the Wholehearted devotional kit. And then I have some pieces in here for my next spread, just like leftover printable pieces from sets that I've already cut into that fit this theme. So you can kind of see a color scheme going with the red and this gold color, mint, and a little bit of lavender. So that's what I'm sticking with here, and I think I can fit the rest of my notes in this notebook, so that'll be really fun to continue to work through. But that's pretty much it. I will spend some time putting some more fun stuff in these little slots here, and that's gonna do it. So if you guys have any questions about this Traveler's Notebook or about anything that I've shared, just leave a comment below. I'll do my best to answer them. The products that I mentioned, like the notebook, I'll have linked down in the video description below if you guys want to check that out. And that's it. Looking through this, I'm super inspired to do another notebook, another Traveler's Notebook video, so look out for that soon. And any videos that I mentioned, I will link down in the video description too if you want to check out any process videos. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.